One of the best things I enjoyed was total peace and quiet while we were sitting. There was no wind, no nothing, just simply quiet. It was absolutely beautiful and refreshing.
Today, the visually impaired group from both Teesdale and Darlington came out to Lowway Farm in Holwick. The point of this project is to bring visually impaired people out into these special landscapes and habitats, and for their disabilities or their access requirements not to become a hindrance to that. And remember some memories they might have of spending time in landscapes like this, or even making memories of experience in landscapes like this.
So we're going to start with a little bit of rhythm and then join in with the singing as you hear me do it. Goes a little bit like this. Put your roots down, put your feet on the ground. Can you hear what she says when you listen? Put your roots
Music
down,
and any art that uses the hearing sense is very important to a community like this because of the way it can invoke emotions and invoke feelings. Tabitha Michelin, who lives in Teesdale, led a sort of communal singing workshop.
Oh, music is very, very important. Very important indeed. There can be a lot of things put through music that can't be talked about in conversation, you know. Now I'm sure music is a great thing.
maybe that last song that we sang, Love Is Here, even when those people can't be with us, perhaps we could just join together and just sing that a little, just to keep her in our minds as we sing. Love is here, love is here.
The singing I really enjoyed, and it was making me smile a lot. It was just nice and relaxing, clapping our hands or tapping our knees along with the singing. Kept laughing to myself because I kept forgetting to repeat one or two words and going on to the next line. Because I think music is a very communal thing and it does lift your spirits. It's a bit like when you go swimming, you feel nice afterwards. Singing does the same feeling.
We went over to the meadow and looked at some of the wildflowers that are grown and talked a little bit about the haymaking process from sort of shutting up the field to letting it grow for 8 weeks, how that high nature value farming practices really promote biodiversity in these grasslands. I have another plant here, which is very important. I don't know if anyone can hear it. The visually impaired can't use their sight as a sense to engage with nature and the natural environment. So today we were smelling pineapple weed and hearing yellow rattle.
Oh, the rewilding was very good. It taught us about certain seeds and plants that are maturing earlier than what they used to.
I did like visiting the meadow, yes. It took me back many, many years to when I was farming, you know, which is a lot of years ago now. I used to use fertiliser, make the grass grow. If we weren't finished here completely by the first week in July, we thought we were late. It is totally different now, totally different. There's a lot more thought given to nature now than what there was then. You can't argue with nature. You can work with it, but you can't work against it.
We caught a bee and listened to the way it buzzed in the little identification jar. The participants really enjoyed that hands-on getting to hold a bee in a pot, and bees use a sort of vibrational buzz to shake some of the pollen off of the plants that they're visiting.
The first step when we identify bumblebees is we have to say, is it a bumblebee? And so we know it's a bumblebee because it's really quite fat and furry.
I appreciated the sound better because I could hear it nearer to me. Sometimes you hear them at home in your garden, you never know where they are or what they are. Today we did know what it was.
Being in the meadow today, looking at the bees and looking at wildflowers really helped me reflect on the whole project and all the different places that we visited and all the things that the participants have had the opportunity to learn about.
I do look forward to these days, you know. It's one of the first things that goes down on our calendar. Certain people may be living on their own. It just gives them that 2 or 3 hours out among other people. I think it's a very, very good thing.
I think it lifts your spirits a lot. A lot of blind people don't get out and about to embrace nature like most people do. To come and meet new groups and share activities is very, very important to us. It makes me feel free and happy